Like the video coming in, subscribe to the channel, y'all. But cancel. No more Soul Train. No more Hip Hop Awards. It's gone forever. Let's get into the video. Now, Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards has been it's been on TV for years with great performers, starting off with Wayne and a lot of legendary artists, Young Jeezy, Gucci Mane, T.I. The Hip Hop Awards has been around for so long in the classic era of the mid 2000s. If y'all from that era and know about the early 2000s and the mid 2000s music, y'all will follow what I'm saying compared to the music that we have now. And this is the point that I'm getting at right here, y'all, with BET or Hip Hop Awards and Soul Train Awards being suspended indefinitely. I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why they are no longer, having the Hip Hop Awards and the BET Soul Train Awards. You got to think about it. Ain't no music no more. Ain't no more. Ain't no more music. Ain't no more good music. Ain't no more music that's gonna make you rise to the feet. Ain't no more asses that's gonna be put to the seats because there's no more good music that can bring you to your knees saying, baby, please take me back. When last time you heard an R&B song that'll reach to your soul? You trying to get back and repatch things in your relationship and make you want to play the song and make you want to get down on your knees and saying, baby, 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 please. Can we work things out? We ain't had no music like that in a long time. I mean, Music Soul Child, that era and all that, man, all that was cool. That was back when we had, great soul R&B music. That was back when we had, music that really just speaks and just help, help relationships, get patched back up. And as far as rap or hip hop and, that era with music, like when we had Jeezy, speaking through the soul of the trap stars and, the streets and just, people in general that's going through day-to-day issues. And with Gucci Mane, the same thing, especially T.I. Man, that came from nothing and rose up out the concrete and made it out to being something. Music like that tells a story from storytellers, from artists that were not only just storytellers, but you can visualize the message within the music that they put out. We don't have that type of music anymore. At least it's not being pushed. It's not being pushed. And with the lack of music we have and with the economy suffering the way it's suffering, I mean, with the president we got is making just things that much more worse for a lot of people out here. A lot of people are losing jobs. A lot of shows are getting canceled. Even white people shows are getting canceled. Can you believe that? CBS, David Letterman. You would think man, them will be the people who want to still got TV shows. And I mean, you would think that, if it's some black TV shows, talk shows that got canceled, you kind of see you can kind of expect that to come, right? But for David Letterman, a white man, a rich white man, that wealthy or whatever you want to, label you want to put him under. When you hear about his show being canceled, your eyes start opening up even bigger. Like, hey, this shit is more serious than I thought. So a lot of shows are leaving, and it's getting spooky out here. It's getting real spooky out here because you have to raise the eyebrow, both of your eyebrows, and and just really pay attention and being aware of the things that are to come and to save your damn money. Don't ever stop stacking. And this is the moment that'll really wake you up into, getting on your job, man, and just staying focused. And staying prayed up. To God being the greatest, God is the greatest. All the time, God is the greatest. You understand? So, this is a prime example of when we have the gatekeepers that allow certain music that shouldn't be opened up to being in the music game, like certain songs that shouldn't be promoted, that they promote. I mean, these are the labels' faults. These are the gatekeepers and the labels for opening the doors to just any type of music. And so now when we got that music and people ain't really talking about nothing, it shouldn't even be in the booth. Through the gatekeepers and the people that are in these labels that open up the doors to these people, this is the results from it. This is the results of why these award shows are getting removed. There's no more music out here. And the few people that you see on tour, those are people who are already established artists. And then you seeing the most gangster rapper that you thought that was gangster coming in is just so gangster. They out here, dressing like women, wearing women's shoes, look like they're wearing women material with the clothing. It's real bad out here, man. It's real bad. And I feel bad for the kids looking up and seeing this and thinking that this is the way to dress and this is the way to, to carry yourself as a man. Like, no, this is not. These are desperate times that people with their backs against the wall and they feel like, I got to do this because the bills got to be paid, because this is what it came down to. And never will I ever, I know they say never, but my moral and my pride will not have me have to make a decision to be humiliated, whether it's a ritual or humiliation ritual or whatever, because that's what it seems to look like when it comes down to some of these rappers, man. And no. God is the greatest, and the greatest is what? God. So, no, man, because this stuff like this will never be erased, and this will always be stuck to you. And you can never go back and try to act like who you were once before, even though you may be gangster, but right now, they trying to make you look like Gangstericious. And this is going to the Boondocks. I mean, Boondocks spoke a lot of truth about the things that we are seeing now today. And it travels and it transitions to the music, and we wonder why we're not getting the music that we're supposed to be getting them, why things are not the way they used to be when it comes down to messages through the music and making it sound good and at the same time something that people can dance to. Because nowadays, man, when you think about it, if anybody do have a message or anything when it comes down to rap, it always got to be some super overly gangster. Because that's the only way they can put music out, or that's the only way whoever that's pushing their music, whether it's a label or whatever, telling them like, make it as drill as possible. Well, that's not the case at all. The 90s and the early 2000s era, when you had artists who could actually make music, they made music and made it sound gangster, but at the same time, you can dance to it. It sounded good. It was more than just one way of making shit just sound like, okay, let's have this shoot 'em up type of beat. And let's put these gangster lyrics on attached to it. That's so cliche, man. It's so basic. It's more than like one way that you could be creative as artists than making your music sound good. And we don't have that no more. We don't have artists. We don't have creative artists. We don't have artists. Because if we did, we would have more than one way that they would make music that make people dance and listen to it. And if we had more artists that could do that in today's era, we would not be having the Soul Train Awards leave, and we would not be having the BET HipHop Awards leaving, because we would still have what? Good music. But since that's no longer a thing and that's being taken away, now the BET Awards that we have every year, listen, if the Soul Train Awards and the BET HipHop Awards are removed, what you think will happen next? The BET Awards can't be too far along. I don't want to say that, and I don't want to believe that, because we need our BET Awards. But nothing can no longer surprise me or shock me because of just the time that we living in with the president that we have in office. And it's so much that is not being pushed to the forefront. And when all the bullshit get pushed to the forefront, and that's why all the attention get paid to entertainment-wise, music-wise, you get bullshit in return. You get what you push out. And now that we got the bullshit pushed out, they've been pushing it out for so many years and just, not pushing out or promoting the good music, good quality music that have people dancing and keeping that alive. These are the results. Now the BET Awards is the last thing standing. We'll see how long that stands. But until then, that's it and that's all, man. Sensei Reality TV. I'll see y'all again on the rebound tip. Y'all take care. Y'all be easy. Like and subscribe. One love. Peace.